We are under as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Derek Rodriguez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Rodriguez has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Wait on James
Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to... Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
It's a good fucking changeup. I should have had a hit on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been... There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Settling in now, Danny Freeman. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And his dominant mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have
on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
Yeah, a little depressing. Got shut down that game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
You think the Rockies bullpen for that? Screaming at me, beat the streak. 56 games.
Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Garcia.
The left fielder, Ronald.
Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. To Frazier at the bag. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from.
There you go.
He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw.
Not in
and
time.
It's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
The set and the 1-2.
Get out,
off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side.
Oh.
At the plate, Danny Freeman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking,
yeah,
really
he'll take
him. Worse fate.
I ain't taking that.
Next
I know I can hit a home run.
Trevor Story, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Yeah.
Story. Pitch right here. Let's go,
the 0-1 pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
You're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
It doesn't look very promising.
Scooped up.
No way. No way.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
No.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Logan Webb pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tarek Skubal struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, theshownation.com.
I know this is after the fact, but I want to look at this for one more time. Actually, this is close, a lot closer than I thought it was. So, in order to tell someone's out, always tell me, watch and see where that ball is. If my foot touches that bag before that ball is fully in that glove, he's safe. But ooh, close play. That's the right call. Damn.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Jose Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman.
Pitch on the way. Right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Freeman, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it.
It was hanging right in the middle. Come on, don't lie to me.
There, the inning is over.
That curveball's right down the middle.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
If they run out on first, no outs, 1 strike, 6-2 Rockies.
Hit on the ground to third. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-hit. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boat. Enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here as he gets this one down. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So striding forward now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards short.
Again.
Beat it out,
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
These Rockies piss me off sometimes. How the fuck?
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Beede is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The throw to third.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a good job there as he opens up the 3rd inning with a 2-base hit. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning.
With a runner on second.
A runner at second, nobody out. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. You can kiss it goodbye.
That's your 10th home run. Damn. A power hitter. Only
Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given the Rockies
power
a 3-1 lead.
Over 100 home runs. What's the
well,
fucking
he had
difference?
success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mookie Betts. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Striding in for the Rockies, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field. Dubon is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Yep.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 2, G.
And there's a base hit on a line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's
stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-1.
Way to rip it, kid.
And there's a base hit on the line.
So
it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He was a double play victim last time around. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double play. The hit. Digging in to try it again, Luis Camposano in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 1-2 pitch. Forge to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Danny Freeman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the...
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so we need a trade
for Colorado. Number 28. Danny
Swung out and belted.
Freeman.
Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Goodbye home run.
Best of both worlds, and the streak lives.
A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Raisel Iglesias.
Okay, your former closer.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Dear
Hoping to
Lord.
build on that now.
10-4 the final in this game. The Reds get their 20th home win this year.
Oh my God.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Back up the middle.
Nice rip.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Streak lives.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Could be a 2-ball for Baez. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
They would have had a chance for 2 if I did not slide into the second baseman
at
like
the
I
plate,
did.
Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Danny Freeman.
Line towards center
There's 2
field.
scoreboards in this ballpark.
Dominguez
One of them
is
says
going to
free.
have room out
The other
there
one
as
says
he puts
free
this
man.
away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Reds nothing. Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, let her rip. 1 time.
This one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Into the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Not good.
Digging in, Danny Freeman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Happen.
Hit out towards second.
Get the fuck out of Colorado.
This gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
Oh,
and
pissed
what a
off. Can you say
monster
something
year
different?
this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
He makes the catch, and the Reds have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And tonight's final, 7-3.
Ugh.
MLB The Show's.
So we break one losing streak to
Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.1.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Goodbye, home run.
The streak lifts.
So a two-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan.
Most
Most
know
RBIs.
for sure if that is the fucking record or not. They keep on saying the same old shit every fucking day. They've been saying that since the beginning of this year.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Runner goes for second. Got him swinging. The throw.
Not in time.
And he's safe.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3 and 2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Welcome back. Offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need.
Those numbers tell me the Reds suck too.
Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
I'm tired of watching him being purple and black.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's
back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Hopefully I can get a
Danny Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
On the bag, on the bag.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And their runners at the corners now. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. And Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead here. This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Dahl has to retreat to the track, but he has
numbers. That's all he puts up.
Digging in, Danny Freeman. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Raisel Iglesias gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just...
Oh. Nice hitting it swept. 2 wins in 7 games. 2-7 in past 10. That's shit. Yep. 2 wins in these games. Oh, Dustin May, Clayton Kershaw. Fuck it up, try it. How are you hitting 4th with a 226 batting average? That is shit. Hitting way better than Dodgers and Rockies combined.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Harold Gonzalez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Julian Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hernandez.
The 1-1. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the... Now batting, Danny Freeman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
He hits it high. He hits it deep.
It is out of here. And that streak lives on. Another day.
Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
78. All right.
So stepping in, Will Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 on its way. They're down the line at third. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
No. That's it? Shit, I've been doing
Next
this all
up
year.
For Los Angeles, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
He's set. The 0-1. Hot shot to third. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Done. That was easy.
It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
Piece of cake.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the
Thank
third
you,
inning.
Heidi.
And as they
Finally
do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club.
Fuck yeah.
And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage
First in home runs
it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force.
First in slugging percentage in both.
As one coach put it,
first
we're extremely
in the NL for on-base percentage.
To have incredible
second
talent and fortunate to have
rank
incredible work ethic.
In the
Our
majors.
guys really are always trying.
First in average in both categories.
Stepping up now, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
That curveball took it off the field.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
1 run, 2 hits. 1 run, 5 hits.
Digging in once again, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well. Swinging.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hernandez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
to dump this one out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a route.
In now for Colorado, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Get your pitch up there, huh?
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 14 hits, no errors.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jacob Junis is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues.
Danny.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Come on. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network.
See, I would love to play with Corey Seager. Trade me.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
No matter who's pitching, this kid can hit a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He hits it high. He hits it deep.
Finally.
It is out of here.
Holy shit. Called that all night too. 113.
A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
No matter who's pitching, no matter what ballpark, no matter what.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
In now, Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Pitch it third. Actually, no, I don't force that at third.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Oh.
Ready once again, Danny
Freeman.
Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Let it rip, kid. Let it fly. Let it fly. Alright, already took Kershaw deep once. Taking him deep twice.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Goodbye, home run.
That is some fantastic shit right there. 2 for 2.
Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's having a pretty good...
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Even the Dodgers bullpen's telling me keep the streak.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate, but one's all they get as the run scores.
That is aggressive.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-4 the final finish today. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob Junis earned his 9th win of the year. Clayton Kershaw permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Carlos Estevez wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a
driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Into the box now, Will Smith. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be. So
next up is Max Muncy, runner in
no
scoring
wonder
position
why your
with
ERA is so fucking high. You can't start a fucking game. You can't pitch a game without allowing more than one fucking run.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the
side.
side.
5-1 in the second one. There's only 2 runners on base, and now
standing
6
in, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He waits. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes.
Wait,
but he
you
can't
only
get
scored
back
1
to
run
first.
on that? What the fuck?
Now with the plate, Danny Freeman.
And you only scored
we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit.
You guys could have had more than one.
The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Two men on, two out, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
How about not much?
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired.
Either that or strikes out.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly.
Driven deep. At the wall. It is gone.
Sliders. That's what happens.
So it's a two-run shot to right center. They've taken a two-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been this. He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Rockies capitalized on a huge seventh inning on the way to the win. Joseph Shaw claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Estevez records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about...
Sweet. Let's see what I got. Put y'all in my Snapchat. What I intend to get with. Sorry, Judge. No, I meant Sand. Yeah, but I'm not really interested in that. Oh. New batting gloves. Guess I'll take it. Let's go get the one right now. Actually, maybe not.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Harold Gonzalez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, extra bases, extra bases.
Walters isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Here's Ryan McMahon now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Standing in, Danny Freeman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So striding in, Danny Freeman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Danny Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Stepping in, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at that.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Harold Gonzalez earns the win, his second. Freddie Peralta struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jacob Junis gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So digging in now, Danny Freeman, and their runners at the corners now.
Freeman.
All right, find your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
From the stretch. Driven deep. At the wall, it is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put this.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runners on the move for second. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Danny Freeman will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now. And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jacob Junis gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Spencer Howard gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
I wonder how far that one went. 464? Okay.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So coming to the plate, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Runners going. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Almost works for me. Shit.
Digging in now, Danny Freeman is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Craig is in his tracks now, and
right
that's out number 2.
Bruh.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit high in the air.
There you go.
It goes. See ya!
That's a moonshot.
So it's a solo shot to
472.
dead center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game. And 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder.
Striding in, Lou Rodriguez. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of strikes there.
The 2-2 hit softly on the ground to first.
Fly.
To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Number 10, Jurickson.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. That'll bring up Tony Walters.
Come on, Walters.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Spencer Howard earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.